Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Data localization policy to boost the economy. The government's stand on data localization is a way to boost growth and help law enforcement access data for investigations, but some measures are far more effective than others. Data localization refers to various policy measures that restrict data flows by limiting the physical storage and processing of data within a given jurisdiction's boundaries. Multiple countries have adopted localization policies to combat multiple concerns over the free flow of data. This is primarily due to the perceived economic benefits of processing Indian consumer data, the difficulties accessing personal data for national security and law enforcement purposes. A vital question then is whether any particular variant of data localization would help the Indian government meet its multiple stated objectives for considering such a policy course. The central bank has banned MasterCard indefinitely from issuing new debit, credit or prepaid cards to customers in the South Asian markets. It's a battle over local data storage rules in the country. All the payment data has to be stored on servers exclusively in India. This way, regulators would have unfettered supervisory access to transaction details. Now, Visa has become one of the first global financial services companies to have complied with the Reserve Bank of India's data localization norms. This will pave the way for the California-based payment gateway company to garner a larger market share in India at a time when its rivals, including MasterCard and American Express, have been barred from taking new users for not complying with the data localization rules. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. Parliamentary panel to take up the case for reviewing Pegasus spying. Since the beginning of the monsoon session, both houses have seen repeated disruptions as opposition parties have been demanding a Supreme Court monitored probe. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor said the Parliamentary Panel on Information Technology will question government officials on allegations that Indian politicians, journalists were targeted using Pegasus spyware. Leaders from all parties have been maintaining that the entire opposition is united on this matter and they want a discussion on the Pegasus snooping issue in Parliament. Facebook and Instagram restrict advertisement targeting the teens. Facebook, Messenger and Facebook-owned Instagram announced the platforms will now only allow advertisers to target ads to people under 18 or older in certain countries based on their age, gender and location. The company says it will now default users to private accounts at sign up if they are under the age of 16 or under 18 in certain locales, including in the UAE. Until now, ad targeting to this age group was allowed on the basis of their interests or their activity on other apps and websites. Covishield gives 93% protection against COVID-19 and 98% against death as per AFMC. Covishield vaccine gives 93% protection against COVID-19 and 98% protection from mortality, a new study by the Armed Forces Medical College, that is AFMC, during the second wave has shown. Niti Aayog member Health Dr. V.K. Paul presented findings of the study, which was conducted on 15 lakh doctors and frontline workers. Protection to the extent of 93% was seen in people who were administered the Covishield vaccine, and this was during the second wave, which was driven by the Delta variant. Also, 98% mortality reduction was seen, he said. Ixigo raises $53 million from GIC InfoEdge in pre-IPO round. AI-based travel app Ixigo has raised $53 million through a combination of primary and secondary issuance of shares from investors, PTI reported, citing regulatory filings. The round was led by Singapore-based Sovereign Wealth Fund GIC and saw participation from InfoEdge Ventures, White Oak, Bay Capital and others. Ixigo is reportedly planning to go public in 2021 and looking to raise Rs 1,500 crores to Rs 1,800 crores via the proposed IPO. Cashify acquires retail solution platform Unishop. Recommerce marketplace Cashify has acquired Unishop, an omni-channel retail solution platform, for an undisclosed amount. Cashify said the move will help it further diversify its e-commerce offerings by empowering mobile retailers to get a web presence. Unishop founder and CEO Hitesh Garg, Chief Technology Officer Ankit Kushwaha, and the rest of the team will now become part of Cashify. Unishop will be rebranded as Phone Shop and will continue to help mobile retailers across India. That's it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to Var India News Magazine. Stay tuned. Thank you.